Hey everyone, Ben here, and the Blood Bowl 3 beta was released. It's not bad. We've already had a quick look at it, but two more teams have been popped out there now. So we've now got access to OWA. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. And Chaos Renegades, which will be the first time we get to play Chaos Renegades in a PC game. So we're going to build a team. So we've got Nobility, Black Orcs, Chaos Renegades, Old World Alliance, Dwarf, and Elven Union. We're going to go straight for Renegades. Something creative. For example, Test Renegades. There we go. That's what we're going to call our team. Okay, now you get a template or manual. I'll tell you what, let's have a look and see what the template gives us. This will be interesting to see whether or not, you know, they kind of get what we want to do. Right, what do we got? So, 3 rerolls, a troll, an ogre. No, this won't do at all. Let's go back. Let's see if we can adjust that. Let's go to our teams. Test Renegades is there. And we're going to delete this team. And we're going to try again. Let's create a Renegade team. Test Renegades. There we go. Right, now we're going to manually build a team. Confirm creation. Okay, we're going to go heavy on this because I want to see what the big guys do. We're going to start with a Minotaur. And a Rat Ogre. And an Ogre. We're going to have the Renegade Orc, the Skaven. We're going to skip the Human Thrower. We've got to have the Goblin. Got to have the Dark Elf. 2 rerolls, I think. And then we can fill out with Lineman. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. 2 rerolls. No dedicated fans, so we're going to struggle to generate cash. Whether or not it's the right build, I don't know. But I kind of really like going in heavy with the Renegade team. You get 3 big guys. Why would you not run 3 big guys? Now, at some point, you're going to run out of rerolls. I don't care. Right, let's play. So, we can do a friendly match. Tell you what, let's go home. Let's see if there's a quick match online. Registered teams. Ooh, can we register a new team? Registered teams, register a new team. Test Renegades, register a team, confirm. And then how do we select? Test Renegades, there we go. Oh no, stop searching. I want to use the Renegades. Test Renegades, search for an opponent. Let's give it a go. Chances are we're not going to be able to find an opponent, but it would be very cool if we could do that. Okay, we've got ourselves an opponent here. I'm not entirely sure what we're playing against. Oh, it's Dwarves. Okay, we've got some big guys. Should be an interesting one. Let's see if we can skip these videos. Okay, so we are playing Elyod. 7 fan factor. Dwarves. Come on, why are you taking Dwarves? So we've got 60k petty cash, is that right? I guess it is. We're going to go for a keg and we're done. Why have we got petty cash? Unless they're running a team. So we won the toss. We are going to receive because we're going to absolutely maximize our attacks. So, what do we got team-wise? Blocker, 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 blocker. Runner. Blitzer, blitzer. Okay. And what are they running? 2 rerolls for Dwarves and an Apothecary. So our opponent is still setting up. One thing I don't know about this game is how to choose and look at their roster. Well, what can you do, huh? What are these options? Tackle zones, player skills. 2 is opponent's players, so we can see their skills. So if we click on a player, no, doesn't quite work. My players, all players, hidden. Let's go with hidden. I think it's fine. No, let's do players skills. Ooh, this is tough. I don't think it's needed. Okay, position your players. Right, so we've got a brilliant opportunity to absolutely ruffle stomp our opponent. Let's bring our big guys up. Let's bring the Minotaur there. So we can one-click swap for these guys. We're going to set up a frenzy here. We can take the ogre block away. We've got the orc. He can go on the line. Bring this human round. And we are going to have the... Where's the dark elf? We have a dark elf, right? Did we buy a dark elf? We did buy a dark elf. Dark elf there. And then we're going to put old Skaven boy with more movement in the backfield there to get better coverage. Now we are going to deploy him up a bit, him up a bit, and the goblin is just going to tuck in there. You know what, actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's go with that. So, backspace sets me up. Feels good to play some Blood Bowl online. Okay. Dwarf kickoff, D3, +3 open players on the kicking team are removed and replaced, following the usual setup rules. Okay, so our opponent now gets to juggle some dudes around, but only these ones in the backfield. And with the ball landing over here, I don't know if they're going to want to. They've done the right thing in setting up in in an anchor formation against a heavier team, trying to minimise their losses essentially. So they rolled a 1. You can open the log a bit. There we go. So over there you can see they rolled a 1 to give them 4 players. Okay. So it needs to stay within the legal rules. I like that. But behind my head, as you can't see, they've got a little breakdown of the rules for deploying. Okay, so what are they doing? They're actually deploying up to make my blocks a little bit harder, which is fine. We've still got big guys. Now we are not going to muck around too much. We are simply going to 2-stack on the ball. Bring the Skaven up later. Right, so let's bring Gobbo round to here. And that will give us 2 die block here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why is that why is that only 1 dice? Someone got guard. Stand firm. Stand firm? What the heck is going on with this team? Guard. Block. Alright, they've got guard on the go. This is going to be interesting. So what we can do though is check our other blocks. That's 1 dice. So let's use the ogre to go for 2 dice here. We get the coconut. Now this guy's got stand firm, so they get to choose whether or not to use it. Is that me or is that them? Yeah. So we have to wait for them to choose whether or not they're going to use stand firm. Is he going to use stand firm? 4, 3, 2, 1. I wonder what that'll default to. Defaults to use the skill, but with an 8, armor's fine. Okay, so now we've got profitable blocks. We do. So we'll take a good block here. House him down. We're going to drop him back, and we are going to follow up. 10 breaks the armor, and it's a KO. No, thick skull keeps him on the pitch. Is that right? That is right. Okay. Let's get rid of the log. So a good couple of blocks there so far. Happy with where the ball is. So can I get any more profitable blocks anywhere? At some point I'm going to want to Minotaur things. But I think we can probably go for a cheeky frenzy greed block here. Nice, we get it. Let's drop him there. Come on, can we get some mighty blow? No, nothing. Okay, have to follow up there because he's a very angry bear. Probably got bad situation here. Now we can Minotaur blitz. Can we do anything else? Oh, it's the end of the turn. But we might be able to do it. We can. So there is no clock on online. Armor's fine. Let's bring him up to there. Let's get a cheeky block here, which should be with a little bit of support, and we do. I'll take the push. And we'll just pop him there, and we'll follow. Skaven on the ball. Can we pick it up? We do. End the turn. Alright, so I've got to be careful. So Elyod is playing a team called Dwarves with all their letters. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Sounds like the voice stuff is the same as Blood Bowl 2. Which is fine. Again, couldn't quite set it up to get desktop audio for some reason. Ooh, they punched the Rat Ogre down. Didn't break the armor, so that's alright. That's the dangerous side of Frenzy Boys, is they will get themselves in trouble. 2-die block here. Coming against us, gets the POW. Dropping the Minotaur down. Armor is okay. 2 dice here against the Orc by the looks of it. Armor's okay there. So it is now my turn. So while it looks bad for us, we're gonna do some good Blood Bowl. We're gonna stand these guys up. Now the situation that we've got is we've got 2 big guys and assists, bad assists. So we're gonna frenzy there. We are just going to try and stand up the Minotaur. If we don't get it, we're not going to use a reroll. We'll take the 1. That's fine. Now we can do a side cage, which is, generally speaking, not a good idea when you're playing against dwarves, but it should be alright. How far can the Skaven go? We can go there. How far can the Dark Elf go with some assists, with some rushes? Let's push our luck. Alright, we're good there. Let's bring up Scavy Boy. So there. Never a good idea to take a cheeky rush, but I'm feeling like having a good time here with this team. So let's bring the Gobbo up and wedge in the Dwarf player. That's going to give us an assist here. Do I want to take that just yet? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, that blooming guard dude. So he attacks there. I have to trick. Oh, has to tell. Yeah, alright. Still got 2 dice. Well, that is no good. Let's try a reroll. Fail the loner, double skull, and the ogre is down. Oh man, all 3 big guys are down. To be fair, I am just having a fun time with the big guys, so this is on me. That was not the smartest of Blood Bowling. However, because I'm playing against dwarves, they don't have a lot of movement, don't have a lot of, excuse me, agility, so I'm not too worried. Like, they've definitely got the opportunity to murder my team. This looks cool, right? Definitely have the opportunity to murder some of my team, but where I've got these guys double stacked up here, they're going to have to chain some blocks to break free. It's double skull. Oh, I got the push. But that keeps the goblin kind of in the way. Now you can see all the tackle zones, which I do like. Blitzing a goblin with 3 dice. Gets the coconut there, so is going to be able to take the gobbo out. And is he staying out? No, armor's fine on a 6. Bringing up dwarf defense there. I don't think... What have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, it's a big hit against one of my humans. Armor's okay, and another double stack block against the orc. Orc's fine. Powers the other human down. This is it. You got to be so careful. I get really excited when running big guys, especially like on BB2, BB3, I guess now, which is quite cool. Again, many blocks against my dudes. Is my armor going to be alright? Armor is fine. Okay. Right, our turn 3. Can we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't do a touchdown. So we are going to play good Blood Bowl. He says playing bad Blood Bowl. Because I've not remotely been careful enough. Right, let's stand up the ogre. It's a bonehead, so it should be alright. That's cool. Now we can mobilise one of my big guys. And we can blitz with t'other. I do like the idea of blitzing with the Roger. So Minotaur's up, that's good. So we can blitz with the Roger, but let's move our dudes along. Don't go all the way. How many rerolls have I got? 1. Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, that's good. I think we should probably move the ball carrier now. Okay, that's good. Now we should do bad Blood Bowl and double stack another go for it. Ah, get away with it! I love it. That is just cheeky and unnecessary Blood Bowl. Right, you, my friend, are going to blitz. That is a blitz. At him. Fail. Let's reroll. Gets the reroll. And we get all the dice. So armor's okay. Right, now I can take a dodge into the open. Yeah, we get it. Right, how many movement have we got now? Let's go there. It's only a rush. Perfect. And I think that will do it for my turn. Oh, I'm playing some bad Blood Bowl. This is great fun. Absolutely love this. This is brilliant. Don't love that though. Armor's okay. Right, now that sets up... Have they blitzed? They haven't blitzed. So I'm assuming this blocker is going to blitz against that human just to get onto the ball carrier. That will mean that we'll have to force a dodge. Here we go. Oh, going round. That's excellent. That puts another tackle zone in the way. Right, surely he's going to have to follow up. Or does he redeploy? Okay, does follow up. Now what that does do is that sets us up with an opportunity for a block. Now I've got no rerolls, so he's kind of free to just murder the rest of my team here. And that's exactly what he's going to do. When you're dwarves, you've got to farm all the blocks you can. And I'm not playing as tight as I should. It's the difficult thing with like playing online Blood Bowl is it feels like playing against the AI, which means you can kind of take the mick a bit, which is exactly what I've been doing. Right, let's stand up the little goblin. And we've got no rerolls. So, come on. Are you... Oh, is he stunned? No, he's prone. That's fine. Okay, so I do have some blocks that I can take. Can I blitz? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing good. So I got a 1-die block for the touchdown. Or we go for... I think we have to take the 1-die block against a runner, surely. Yeah, that seems fair. I've got no reroll. I've got no rerolls. He's down, and we're about to get surfed and out. I think that was... I mean, I'm playing for fun here with these guys because it's actually just great to get them onto the pitch, but... Oh, this is wicked. Alright, I'm going to get murdered now. So 2 dice, smacking down my human. Some solid dwarf play and some unsolid Ben play here. Okay, so he's going to nuke the Skaven off the pitch. Skaven's going to be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Skaven's going to be just fine. KO is safe. In league. Okay, ball bounces into the middle of the pitch. Now, dwarf team here. They're all back here. I think they've got 1 guy open. Makes another good block. That guard is just getting in the way, isn't it? I thought it was going to be 1 million versus 1 million. I didn't realise there'd be skill ups, which is interesting. So I guess that means if we survive, we might be able... Oh, he gets the ball. Okay. So, what can we do about this? Let's stand up the orc. And realistically, for now, I'll stand up the human. Have to get used to that. So I can blitz onto the ball carrier. I can blitz at the ball carrier, but it would be bad. So I think, as bad a decision as this is, we have to stand up this human. Alright, we've got a dodge out from a Dark Elf into a tackle zone with no skills. We've got a 4+ dodge here from the Roger. So I think what we do is what we should have done at the beginning and just punch things. This is entirely on me. I got too excited, too just juicy with the fun stuff, and I've been sucker punched. And I love it. This is excellent. Okay, on the plus side, online Blood Bowl is now available. I wasn't even expecting that. Right, he's going off the pitch. No, he's safe until the follow-up block, which is definitely going to come. I think that's the guy. Alright, guys with the ball is here. He's now based because he's going to set up some good blocks, I think. And here's the first one of them. Both down. Block on a dwarf blocker. And he's gone off the pitch. This is terrible. This is terrible. I have no doubt you guys are going to be thinking, what are you doing, Ben? Alright, this is looking pretty good, so I think we'll stream tomorrow. After I filmed Dungeon Bowl with Ian. Because it is fun to do this. Okay. Probably should be doing smarter things. Right, turn 6. I am definitely feeling up against it. I've got a 1-die block against the ball carrier, and everything else is just quite bad. So, how do we do good things? What we can do, we can go, we can blitz here and take, yeah, let's go for the blitz. Give me some good dice. That's fine, stays on 2 dice, so we follow up, double pushes. Not ideal. Okay, let's take a Ogre Bonehead block. Push to... Where am I going to go? Where do I want to go? Has this guy got stand firm, has he? Follow up. Oh, my bad. Yep, click follow up. Okay, now I can press 2. I've already blitzed, haven't I? So actually we want to just punch with this guy. Come on. Armor's fine. Alright. That should set me up with a bad block there. But what we're going to do is this. Nope, fail the first one. Oh. Luck is an interesting thing. It can feel very one-sided sometimes. But you got to consider the fact that you put yourself into the position of making those bad blocks, making those bad dodges. That's entirely on me. Alright, but tell you what, this feels really fluid. I think we are going to have a lot of fun with BB3 online. This is really good experience. Camera is a bit wild. I wanted to zoom in so we can see the action a little bit better. So okay, 2-die up with a reroll into a push against the Minotaur. So let's zoom out so we can see the bits. Let's take the push. Okay. He's going to have to protect that ball carrier now. Yeah, he is. Okay. So, let's stand him up. Let's stand the Orc up. Got an Ogre Blitz. We've got a Dark Elf down here who really needs to come up. We've got 2 turns. Can we stop them from scoring in 2 turns? And how do we go about doing that? Mr. Lightning, you can stand up. So, we are going to do something very, very stupid. But which order are we going to do it in? I think we just take some... Let's just take some blocks. It's 2 dice. It's going to be fine. Push is fine. Follow up there. That's okay. Alright, let's go. Let's be greedy. Let's take this. At least we can kind of tie these players up. We get a POW. That's wonderful. Armor's alright. Let's stand the goblin up. I probably should dodge him away, but we don't get tackle. Right, here we go. Minotaur into the open. On the blitz against this dude. Gets the dodge. 2 dice. Gets the POW. Come on, Minotaur. Let's see some murder. Nothing. But there is now a Minotaur in base contact. What's this? What's this all about? That's interesting. Right, I believe that is every one of my dudes done. So, who is this guy? It's a blitzer, so really it's just a 3+ touchdown there. But again, they can just keep piling on the punches. Oh, I tell you what, I am really loving this interface. It's really good. It's really fluid. There's no... I'm not getting stuck for stuff, not really. Like, learning when oof, Minotaur was getting juiced. And ball carrier is pretty safe now. They're going to get the turn 8 score, which is brutal and entirely my fault. But we're going to get it back second half. They could win the 2-1 grind here. Ooh, we got 2 KOs now as well. This is a wonderful demonstration how not to run Renegades. Takes the both down against the Roger with 1 dice. Breaks the armor, but he's alright. Another block here. Tis but a scratch. And a cheeky 1 die. Interesting. It comes up as negative dice. That's interesting. I assume that's not supposed to be the case. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to blitz. Let's do this guy. Failed Unchanneled Fury. That's my blitz gone. So all we can really do now is just punch things. Failed the Bonehead. Stand him up. Let's see if we can get some skull. Oh. Something RNG hate here. Don't make 1 die blocks though. If you don't want to roll a skull, don't make 1 die blocks. Oh, this is so good. What we've been doing, 25 minutes, halfway through a game. This game's going to take under an hour. And then hopefully, I don't know how this works. I think this is ladder, but maybe no skill ups. But we will find out. When it comes to Renegades though, everything's got mutation. I actually haven't got any SPP, so it will be MVP with a random mutation at best. There we go, they get the TD. Against our lovingly named Test Renegades. So that's the end of the half. Can't quite see. Woof. That is a lot of blood. Did that many people get hurt? This is my team. Okay. So who's out? The Goblin is out. Right, we're going to receive the ball. So, oh no, we have to kick off. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so playing Dwarves with Renegades. I'm not entirely sure what that overlay is for. Let's bring up Ogre to the centre. Let's bring up Minotaur to there. We want to bunch them together, I think. Drop the Dark Elf in there. Drop the Skaven in there. And then put the Ogre wide there. So, human there. Let's bring up both my heavies. So they're going to get decent blocks. Okay. Got a bit of an issue there. I think that might be my fault somehow. So let's see if we can toggle stuff on and off to make that go away. I don't think we can. That's a shame. Right, let's kick it straight at the dude. And the Minotaur. Cheering fans. It was prayers to Nuffle, so everybody is under scrutiny for fouling. Okay, over to Dwarves. So, I'm assuming that that looks like movement template will go away when one of my players moves. I hope, anyway. There's me saying the interface is really good. There's still issues, clearly. Just absolutely murdering our linemen here, as they're kind of supposed to. Okay. Now, what is our best defense here? Well, it's very difficult. Up against Dwarves with Renegades, if you get some good removal early on, you're in a great spot. We didn't. That's my fault. So we're now incredibly on the back foot. But what we can try and do is somehow get into the backfield. If we had the Goblin, we could chuck him back, but the Goblin's knocked out. Is it still our opponent's turn? It is. "30 seconds to go for their turn." I mean, could be learning some stuff about the interface as well, which is allowed, I think. Yellow Dwarves. I mean, the sprites are great. Really, really loving everything I'm seeing here. It's basic at this point. With what they've done, is it's Blood Bowl 2, but better. Wonder if that was a connectivity issue or anything. Right, so they are setting up a big block on our Roger here. Okay, not bad. They don't go for the glory reroll, and they're probably not going to follow up. Okay, them not following up means we've got a good counter block. That's why you anchor the anchor formation with heavies, okay, with Black Orcs or Seekers or Minotaurs and Ogres and stuff. It gives them plenty of strength to punch through. So they've activated all their Dwarf team, they've moved the Ball Carrier. Right. So, do we have... This guy could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block. Okay, so that's definitely an option. It's a bad option, but I'm kind of feeling like bad options are great right now. Right click, stand you up with a double tap. There we go. Okay, Minotaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't get to the Ball Carrier with the Minotaur. I can with that guy. It seems like a terrible idea, but that might be the fun thing to do here. Right, we're going to set up this human wide. We're going to bring this orc to there to give us a bit of support when we go and do something stupid in a second. Do I blitz the Ball Carrier here for the fun of it? Let's go for it. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, blitz. Let's do it. Okay. I don't understand what's happening. Fails the dodge. Get the team reroll. There we go. Gets the reroll. Fails the first go for it. Gets that. And then fail. What? Did he fail dodge and the go for it? Oh, come on. Do you know what? These things happen. He tells himself repeatedly. Okay. We are going to struggle, I think, to defend here. Now, we still got a reasonable amount of strength, but what they're going to do is probably just try and envelop our team. They've got strength in numbers, and with that cheeky bit of guard and stuff they've got kicking around, they can just keep piling on the 2-die blocks. Now, it might have felt better to not stand those guys up on the line. Now, if you're like a Skaven or a Wood Elf team, you don't really want to lose linemen. When it comes to Renegades and stuff, kind of give your opponent these free blocks, because they, especially against a slow opponent, if they fumble that block, right, if it's a double skull or one skull because they're tempted to take the 1-die block, excuse me, they can, as you've just witnessed, if your opponent rolls dice, they might roll bad dice and you might get a significant advantage from that. Okay, now I'm not going to be super greedy again, but we do need to stand this dude up. And I think we need to stand this guy up. And I think we need to start bringing dudes back. So I'm going to blitz with the Roger into that absolute cluster of players. Now stand this guy up. We've got an open Ogre and we've got an open Minotaur. Minotaur, go. Alright. Minotaur in the backfield. I can't see Dwarves going for the old switcheroo, but they might do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, to there. Ah, failed the Bonehead as well. Okay, I'm going to do a very... Do we want to do a very bend thing? No, I think we just go for the blitz. Number 2, and we go 1, 2. Onto the ball carrier. We get wild animal. 2 dice. And nothing happens again. Man. 2-die block with a big guy. Should be safe once again. Alright, I'm glad this is the test Renegade team, because this game has gone the worst it could possibly go, I think. So, I got steamroll down the side here, and they're probably going to cage up and grind the game out, which is good play. It's what they should do. Come on, Orc. Come on, Orc. He's alright. Just into reserves. So, do they have enough open players to form a cage? Yeah, they're going to go in there. Right. Oh, interesting. Alright, 2-die block with the POW. Why couldn't my 2-die blocks have a POW? I've got 3 Mighty Blow players here, and I'm having no success. Now, what can they do to anchor this side? They've got tackle zones aplenty, but I can still push away and get onto the Minotaur. But they're not worried about the Minotaur because they've got the numbers now. They've got more than enough numbers. So we can Frenzy, we can Blitz here, but I can't do both. I think the human has to stand up. The Ogre has to go for a cheeky little walk, I think, to there and then there. Okay, that's something. Stand up that guy. I know it's just going to be a punch bag at that point, but that's okay. So, I can go here. Go here. How many rerolls have I got left? Absolutely 0, but it's fine. We won't fail another go for it, will we? Alright, I'm starting to see how this is going to go. Or has been going the entire time. Okay. I think the lesson here is name your team. My opponent is under, I want to say very little pressure, but the thing is when you've got Minotaurs and Rat Ogres along your side of your screen, so they're going to set up a screen here. Even when you've got enough numbers to make the blocks positive, there's always an easy way for me to cancel out 1 or 2 supports, which means that my strength 6 blitz or my strength 5 blitz will have a good attack. And where you've got Frenzy and Mighty Blow, when you're throwing 4 block dice, it should be fine. It's been very bad so far. But yeah, look at that. That's some great. It's a big hit. Armor's okay. So look at the screen here. Look at the amount of tackle zones. When it flips over to our turn, can we do it now actually? What is this? That's the grid. Camera. Match modifiers. Innate skills. Tackle zones. Look at that. You can see the heavy stack of TZs. The best thing for us to do here. There is no good thing for us to do here. So, fail the stand-up. We fail the Bonehead. This is interesting. Let's go for a blitz here. And fail the Unchanneled Fury. You're seeing this, right? Okay. Okay. Dark Elf to there. Alright, we made a dodge. That's good. Let's go here. And then let's go here. So I've got 1 die block here, which I think we're going to take just because I wanted to prove that point. This is interesting. I feel like we're getting an inordinate amount of bad luck on this game. But you shouldn't complain about the dice. But I'm gonna. A little bit. Now, to be fair, the first drive I was getting too aggressive, and that's fine. So, what can we do to save this? Oh, the Minotaur. Is that the Minotaur or the Dark Elf? Dark Elf got smushed. They're just going to gang up on our big guys now, because that's basically all that's left. Oh, this is a solid defeat. Really well played by our opponent, and very poorly played by my dice, but also you shouldn't play to need the dice to be okay. You shouldn't play to need the dice to be good. I think you can play to, you know, gone for the touchdown. That's very good of them. Okay. Ah, so the camera just flips to whoever's setting up. Look at the blood on this pitch. Right, what do we got player-wise? Who's out? He's injured. He's injured. Everybody else is back though, so that's something. Right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. Okay. Let's do level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 3. How the heck you got level 3 already? Right, so we are going to do a bootleg this side. Minotaur to there, please. We're going to use the Ogre there. Goblin, sounds good. To there. I'm going to use the Skaven as our runner. And the Dark Elf as our fetcher. I disagree with that. Let's use that guy there. Let's bring up this human to there. Orc is pretty slow, so let's drop him on the line. We're going to go one-sided, heavy setup here. And I like it. Right, let's do that. And let's see where the ball goes. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. We both rolled a 1 and got no reroll. Okay. Draw earns a team a reroll. Draw earns a team reroll. Test Renegades 1. I don't really understand what happened there. Anyway, right, so we got the ball in a reasonable spot. Do we just go for the heavy bootleg right now? I think we do. Okay, so you've got to stack it like this. Okay, so pick up. This should allow us to pick up the ball, go down here and hand off to the Dark Elf. Okay, you got to watch this. You got to be flipping careful with the activation that you're choosing. Because I paused the movement, I didn't get a chance to do that. That's, again, entirely on me. And part of the fun of learning a new game. Right. Go, blitz that dude, please, and do some stuff this time. Push into him. Follow up. More pushes, come on. Alright. What have we got? We've got Ogre, we've got... right, let's do some things. Okay, that's no good. Select an adjacent player who will be... Yeah, of course. Okay, that's good. Armor's fine. Now I can go back to blocking this guy. Is that something? Power him down. Go there. Right. I'm very aware that my big guys are kind of getting suckered in. But I'm alright with that for now. Let's take the follow-up. Because, again, it's going to make my opponent... Ooh, we got a murder! Is that right? Yes, it's serious injury. So your opponent... Right, our opponent is now waiting to use the apothecary. They do, and no injury, which is fine. Now, can we get 2-die block here with the orc? We can, it's just a push. Let's go there, and we'll follow up. Alright. Let's go here for you. So the cool thing is you can go over your turn limit, but you have like an overall game clock. Actually, let's drop him up further and bring the human down to screen there. There we go. Alright. I think that's really important when you're trying to learn a new interface as well. Even though this does just feel like Blood Bowl 2. Which I do genuinely think is a really good design way for them to go, because Blood Bowl 2 is awesome. I don't know if... I assume it didn't start out awesome. I'm assuming that was part of the development journey as well. But I'm loving this. This is great. I don't like the RNG, but I'm... oh! KO'd the Minotaur. One thing I guess I'm struggling with is that you get the result stuff and the die rolls will still be going on. I do wonder if... I'm not going to get excited because they've got rerolls. There you go. Can I... display dice rolls. Let's turn that off. Display probabilities. Let's turn that on. Resume. There we go. So you always get the block dice. But I think it makes everything else, well, I would assume make everything else go away, which is fine. Yeah, good. Okay, so at the moment, you're kind of blocking, and it will tell you if it's a KO or not, and then you'll see the other dice rolling. I think turning off the dice is probably fine. But it'll be interesting to see how it looks on my side. Completely missed the fact that the ball carrier just got murdered then. Alright. This is the point where I wish I had got the human lineman. Oh, they're gonna get the ball. This could be a 3-0. This is a disaster beyond all disasters. Bad dice. Okay, right. How do I remotely salvage this? Stand you up. Let's go. Yeah, why not? We'll take some dodgy rolls. Yeah. Okay. Do we get a chance to re-roll that? No, because we didn't get a re-roll. All right. This is potentially a good demonstration of tilting. It's not really. Tilting's when you get angry and you just start doing stupid stuff because you're angry. I'm doing stupid stuff because I want to see stupid stuff happen. And I got my wish, clearly. But I am enjoying the interface. I like the graphics. Sound effects are okay. And this has been a good outing for the test Renegades. I think Dwarves are a tough pull, but you gotta expect that, and you can beat them with Renegades. Like, this is entirely on me, not anything else really. Okay, right, what we're going to do is we're just going to block things. Blitzer, lineman. Oh gosh. Let's go for a cheeky blitz. 1 dice. And he's got stand firm. Should mean I get another 1 dice. There we go. He's going to stand firm again. Alright, we finally did something. We are going to... Ogre is stunned. Let's literally throw bad dice. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Alright, last turn. They're going to get the T3. And they've definitely earned it. Smooth moves. Brilliant. And I think we get 1 turn. Is that right? Yeah, I think we're going to get 1 turn. So let's see if we can't go for a bit of a cheeky pass or something. What do you think of the blood? It's interesting. We are going to retire this team and start a new one. Not because of anything else, but because it was our test one. I wanted to see if there was even a way to play online, and we have achieved an online game. So now what we can do is redraft the team, essentially, name it. I'm happy with the team comp. I think that's alright. And then, right, we want to go for something. Alright, let's line our guys up. Got no Minotaur. Ogre goes there. Dark Elf goes in the backfield. Goblin goes there. Press backspace. Let's see where the ball goes. See if we can't pull off a cheeky turn 16 throw. I could have gone for the throw, teammate, thinking about it. It's a blitz, of course it is. Absolutely crazy. This is one of those times where Blood Bowl hurts you. And I think this is one of those times where your human gets hurt by dwarves. Cutscenes are good though. Alright, here we go. So, what can we do? Can we get a goblin throw? Let's do this right. I think a goblin throw is what I want to do more than anything else, so I'm going to do that. Can we pick up the ball? That's going to be the question. No. And that's it. There's the game. Well, good game to my opponent, but it is really cool that we can now play Blood Bowl 3 online, even if it's only for 10 days. I am going to cram in a ton of games. I'm going to roll out OWA as well. I think it's a really good way to kind of test them. Let's see if... okay, we've got an MVP here. Game details. Okay. See the competition. I wonder, do my teams... okay, we go back. We go... Overview? Alright, my registered teams. Okay. Back. Alright, let's go to teams. My available teams. All my teams? Let's have a look and see. Do we, and have we acquired SPP? We have acquired SPP. So now we can go here. Skills and improvements. How do we do this then? Overview. Staying casualties. Customization. Right. Right shoulder. That's quite cool, but... Yes, okay. I want you, but I want to give you a level up. So, how do we do that? Oh, right-clicking goes back, by the way. That's quite useful. So, if miss next game, we want to click the Dark Elf. Characteristic, primary, secondary. So can I go mutation? Add a randomly chosen skill. Yes. Prehensile tail. There we go. Right, with that bombshell, we're going to wrap up the video and we're going to redraft the team, play a bunch of games, because this is just too much fun. Anyway, let me know what you think of Blood Bowl 3, and we'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content. Happy blocking.
Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to help support the channel even further, please like and subscribe, or come join us on our Patreon. We have early access to content, we get loads of feedback from you guys, and we try and do competitions as much as we can. Or you can get yourself some Bonehead podcast merch on our Spreadshirt site. So if you want to support a team, especially for the Bonehead Championship, you can pick up a shirt, a mug, things like that. It all helps support the channel and we really appreciate it. Anyway, links below. Thank you very much. Happy blocking.